Hi everybody, welcome back to Small Caliber Arms Review. I'm Richard. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is an older Taurus revolver, the Model 85. This is the Model 85 Ultra-Lite. Let's take a closer look at it. Okay, here it is, the Taurus Ultra-Lite Model 85. It is a alloy frame revolver, one of their small frame revolvers. And this right here is the 605. I've already done a video on this. They are pretty much identical except that the 605 is stainless and this one is chambered in 38 and 357, where the Model 85 is only chambered in 38 special. Now the cylinders on them are the same length, but what they've done is where the round space is in there, this is a 357 round. If I put it in there, you'll see it will not go all the way in there, and that keeps you from accidentally putting the 357 in there when it will only handle 38s. The 605, the chambers are a lot deeper there, so it fits in there flush. Now the Ultralite, there really is a big difference in weight in these things. You can really feel it, and they're the same number of shots. It's still a 5-shot revolver, and the Model 85 has been replaced with the Model 856, which is also the same revolver except that it's a 6-shot and it is also only chambered in 38 special. Comfortable little gun, just like the 605 and the 942. They're all the exact same thing. They do lean manufacturing, which allows them to make a bunch of different revolvers with a lot of the same tooling and parts and everything. Just change up things like the barrel and the cylinder, and it's all good. It's still nice and comfortable, compact. This is the 2-inch barrel version of it, so it's easy to conceal. Get you a nice little holster for it, and it's a good little compact concealed carry firearm. Anyways, we're going to get this thing out on the range with a little bit of Perfecta 38 special I got right here and give it a few shots and see how it does. All right, we're out here on the range with the Taurus Model 85 Ultralite, and I've got 2 targets set up there. I've got a silhouette target at the 7-yard line, and I've got one of the small targets up there. And from shooting from the Caldwell matrix here, it's going to be 10 yards because I'm 3 yards farther back. So we're going to do a little accuracy check first. We'll do 5 shots at the 10 yards with some Perfecta. These are 158 grain full metal jacket, brass case, 38 specials. We're going to take 5 shots with that at the little target for accuracy, and then we're just going to do some shooting at the silhouette target, center mass, and see how it does. Now I only brought, let's see, I got 16 rounds out here left in this box, and to load it, revolvers are my favorite. Of course, if you watch any of my revolver videos, you'll know that. Just drop them right in there, and you don't have to worry about brass flying everywhere when you're shooting because it's going to stay right in there, and it's easy to empty them right back in your hand, put them back in the case, and I do reload 38 specials. This is both double action and single action. We're going to do the 5 accuracy shots in single action and see how it does. Okay, I've got the matrix broke down to its pistol configuration, and we're going to go ahead and give it 5 accuracy shots in single action and see how it does. Now with it being an ultralight, there's not a lot of weight to eat up some of that recoil. And I don't see where that shot is. Actually, I do. It's a little high, so let's try it again. That's a lot high. Okay, there's my 5 shots. We're going to go up there and take a look at it. And like I said, with the revolvers, keeping track of your brass is so much nicer. Okay, so there's my 5 shots. That was actually my first shot. I said I didn't see it, but then I did find it. So 1, 2, and then I held my hold way down here at the bottom. I originally put it right there, the top of my sights, right even with that, and it shot quite a bit higher. So then I brought it down, and holding it down here at the bottom of the black area there, I was able to hit right in here. Those 3 shots are pretty good, close group, but they're still a little bit high and quite a bit to the right. Usually, I think I usually shoot low left, but this one's a little bit different. And you can definitely feel the recoil in this thing, even with 38 specials. You can feel it in your hand a little bit. Let's go ahead and do some center mass on the silhouette target and see how it does. Okay, I screwed that one up. I did not hit record when I fired those 5 shots, but we'll go up there and take a look at them real quick, and then we'll do another 5. We'll do headshots on it. But this, I fired 2 of them in single action at the silhouette target, and then the other 3 I fired double action. Let's go take a peek at it real quick. Okay, 5 more rounds of Perfecta in here, and see the little red dot is on, so I did turn it on record. All right, we're gonna do 1 of them this time in single action headshot, and then we'll do the other 4 in double action on the headshot. All right, I got 4 of them in his head there, and 1 of them I missed. It's a nice little gun, but being an ultra-light, it is, like I said, you can really feel the recoil in it, and these are only 38 specials. They do make a poly version of the 605. It's called the Poly 605 Defender, and it will handle 357s. And I have not shot one of those, and I kind of wanted to pick one up, but that kind of makes me think with this thing, with the recoil you feel in your hand there, and it's pretty substantial. I wonder what that poly would be like with 357s in it. Again, my favorite part about revolvers is ejecting the shells and not having to chase them down. Okay, there's my headshots. That was my first one. It was either that one or that one, and that was the single action, and then the other 3 or 4 were double action, and one of them I hit way over there. I'm still shooting a little high and to the right with this revolver, but it's not bad. Maybe there was a reason they discontinued it. Maybe it just wasn't that popular. But like I said, the 856 now is the upgraded version of this little pistol, and it's a 6-shot 38 special instead of the 5-shot, which means it'll probably be a little bit lighter because I think the cylinder is pretty much the same diameter. They've just drilled 1 extra hole in it, and with it being a little more lighter weight, it's going to be a little more felt recoil on it. Okay, and one of the things about felt recoil is that if it's uncomfortable to shoot, you're probably going to shoot less with it because it's just like, it's not a lot of fun. But it's not a bad shooting gun, and it is intended for concealed carry. But any gun that you buy for concealed carry, you want to practice with it because you want to make sure you're proficient with it, you're accurate with it, you're comfortable with it, and you know how to use it. The nice thing about revolvers is they're really simple. Very few of them ever have any kind of safeties on it. This one does have the little key at the back of the hammer to lock it for storage. Other than that, it's just pull the trigger and it does what it's supposed to do. Like I said, you can do single action or you can do double action, and it's a good choice for a handgun for concealed carry, especially for, sometimes people will say this is a bad choice for new shooters. I think it's a pretty good choice for new shooters because revolvers are so much more simplistic than semi-autos. It being a smaller one, it is a little more uncomfortable, so that could, deter new shooters from really wanting to get proficient with their gun. But if you're going to carry something, you need to train with what you carry. The Taurus Model 85 Ultralight, they were discontinued I think in 2017, somewhere around there, but they're still a pretty good choice. Non-adjustable sights on it, so they are fixed. Whatever you get is what you get. Get used to it, get used to shooting accurately with it. You may have to adjust your hold a little bit, but you're going to need to do that if you're going to carry this because you don't want to be in a situation and not be able to hit your target. The Ultralight is pretty lightweight. I'm not exactly sure what the weight is on it, but it's definitely different than the 605. The 605, to me, felt more comfortable shooting it with either 38 specials or 357s. And maybe it's just because of a little bit more weight. The grips on them are pretty much the same. They're a rubberized grip. It's a small gun. I can only get 2 fingers on the grip there. My pinky goes underneath there. And I noticed that when I'm holding it, I have to force it down just a little bit to get my sight picture where it needs to be. But it's not a terrible gun. Anyways, thanks for watching Small Caliber Arms Review and taking a look at the Taurus Model 85 Ultralight with me. If you could, hit this button up here to check out some of my other videos. Hit this button down here to subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching Small Caliber Arms Review. All right, I've got 1 round left, so I'm going to get rid of it on the steel target. And I missed.